Here to tickle your funny bones is comic Sydney Ellis.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Sydney Ellis, and contrary to popular belief, my father is not the mayor of Kalamazoo. No matter how many times he'll try to tell you. No, but I do have my family in my house. Shout out to my fam. Having my mom here tonight. Speaking of moms, how many of you guys have moms who think they're always right? Some of you are raising your hands. Some of you aren't because your mom's right next to you. No, but my mom, she always thinks she's right about stuff. Like, the other day we were having a conversation, and she got mad at something I said. She said to me, she was like, "Are you talking back to me?" That's when I got confused. I was like, isn't that how a conversation works? Like, you talk, I talk, you talk, I talk, you talk, I talk. This is a dialogue. This ain't a monologue, woman. For those of you who know my mom, you know that's a joke. If I said something like that to my mom, I'd come up missing. No, but I love my mom. I love my family. Speaking of family, I was at a family reunion in Chicago last week, and I was talking to this aunt of mine. She's a little overweight, just a little bit, and we were looking at some old photo albums. And she saw this one picture of her. She said, "Oh, I hate that picture. I have 7 chins in there." And my little cousin was like, "No, Aunt Sandy, I only counted 3. Kids will say a lot of crazy stuff. I said a lot of crazy stuff as a child myself. Like my teacher in the 2nd grade, she was teaching us addition with money. She said to me, she said, "Sydney, if you ask your dad for $1, then ask him for another $1, how many dollars would you have?" I said, "I'd have $1. She said, "You really don't know your math, do you?" I was like, "No, man, you just don't know my father." No, but this teacher, she always thought I was getting smart with her, so me and her, we had beef the entire 2nd grade year. Like, whenever we did good on assignments, she would always put a gold star at the top of our work. But one time I did really bad on the test, so she just drew a big 0 on it. And I didn't know what I was going to tell my mom. So I went to my mom, she showed her the test. She's like, "What does this mark mean? Why didn't you get a gold star?" I was like, She ran out of gold stars, so she gave me a moon. Kids do say a lot of crazy stuff, though. But kids also have a lot of fears, too. But I mean, we all have fears. Like, you, sir, what are you scared of? Don't be shy. Dolls? How old are you? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to make fun of your fear. But, like, you, on the end, like, what are you scared of? Spiders. A lot of people are scared of spiders. Like, I used to be scared of the dark, but then I looked in the mirror. That's when I realized it's not that bad. I know one fear a lot of people have is the fear of flights. How many people are scared of flying? Anybody? Nobody. Okay. One person. Thank you for being honest. I know I'm not really scared of flying, though. I flew a couple of times last year. I flew through the Paw Airport. How many of you know Paw Airport? Yeah, Paw Airport is small. It's so small you didn't even know there was one. So I was going through the Paw Airport. Matter of fact, it's not even an airport. It's a cornfield with a runway. But I was going through the airport, and I noticed they didn't have a lot of the things that most airports have. Like, I was going through security, and I looked to my right, and I noticed they didn't have an X-ray machine. They just had a guy doing sketches of their luggage. I walked through the metal detector, and it went off. So the lady said, "Sir, we're going to have to warn you." And this guy named Juan came out and started frisking me. That's my time. I'm Sydney.
Sydney Ellis.